And we are live. We are working. We have rebooted. We had a little trouble, folks. This is, by the way, welcome back to the podcast. Joe Simonelli. We talk stocks. We talk theater. We talk Marty Amon shirts. Because now the weather in Florida is back to its seasonable. You know, lows in the high 50s to low 60s at night. You open the windows. It's beautiful. And that's the lows at night. And the highs is 78 to 82. No humidity. That's why they invented snowbirds. That's why they come just for the 3 nice months, while the rest of us have to rot. Wait, this is almost turning into a rant, which I wasn't going to do today. So there will be no ranting today. But we are going to discuss stocks today because I did. The title of this one is Joey Gets Short because I did establish a short position, I think, and I'll explain that a little while. So mostly stocks and some theater at the end. But first, ring the bell. And by the way, we now have a bell thanks to the Muse Lori. A real bell because we are up count of one subscriber. Yes, folks, we're now up to 39 subscribers or subs, as we say, to this channel. Thanks to the Muse, Lori, who will be appearing on this podcast. Maybe, Lori, you want to work the puppet next week? I could bring the puppet back out.
No, thank you.
You want to do an on-screen appearance right now?
No, thank you.
But one day you'll come on and talk theater, won't you?
Maybe.
Maybe she will. Okay, but we did get the bell, off the Amazon, the bell. So we can now ring the bell when we get a new subscriber, or even when we don't, or even if a subscriber goes down. All right, enough of that. Random thoughts for this week. Worst or best song lyric, depending on your point of view. The monkey spilled tobacco on the streetcar line. Of course, from the famous song 369. 369. The goose drank wine. The monkey spilled tobacco on the streetcar line. Where did the monkey even get the tobacco? That's what I want to know. Second random thought. Whatever happened to the Smithereens? Never listened to them. Might know a song that I don't know. I just thought they had a really cool name. The Smithereens. Still playing? Probably. They got to make some money. Anyway, back onto the stock market. Joe Gets Short. Yes, I did establish a short position. And as I told you, I don't like a lot of what's happening with the economy, with politics, which I'm not going to go into. But I didn't sell my longs. As a matter of fact, I bought some more in the downturn. But I did purchase. I just short. I shorted both gold. We're going to talk more about gold, and I shorted the Dow Jones as a hedge. Doesn't mean I got rid of my longs. I want to be hedged if there's any kind of hiccup in the market. Let's get to gold first. I was watching Peter Schiff. At gold, I think at a giant run up. But I'm going to cover that position, and I'm down on it a little bit. And I just thought better of it because they're using gold. Gold is a good hedge if there's any volatility in the market. I know it's run up a lot, but historically, it's still not that expensive. And it is still a good hedge. It's a better hedge than Bitcoin, which is no hedge at all because there's nothing underlying Bitcoin. So you want to trade Bitcoin, make it a trade, but there's nothing there. Gold at least is something. It's a commodity. It's jewelry. It's something you can touch. So I'm going to cover my gold short. I lost a little bit, but I just thought better of it. And I did short the Dow, which I'm more familiar with. So that is a trade, of course. Whenever you short, and I bought SDOW, that's short the Dow, year high 76, the year low 27.55. I paid 28.93. It's just a little bit off the year low, and it closed at 29.36. So I'm up a little bit. Don't forget, as the market goes down, the price of this goes up. Inverse relationship to hedge your portfolio. Very short term though. If I can make a trade out of it, it's strictly a trading vehicle. So short the Dow. But hey, if you think the market's going to drop or take a little bit of hiccup, you might as well make a little money on it, right, folks? And if not, my longs far outweigh that little short position, so I'm really hedged. Okay. And when I hedge short, I hedge very little short, just a minor short position, because I think there might be a little hiccup in the market. So is it going to be? Who knows? Software stocks are getting pummeled. I don't like what's happening politically, so that's why I established that, and I'm pretty much picked it up at the year low. So we'll see what happens. I did buy DZZ with shorts gold at about 305, and it's down a little bit. And I'm going to cover that position, so I know when to take a loss. I just think my thesis on that was wrong. Peter Schiff is a famous person, another one who called the 2008 crash and has been a gold advocate for years, former stockbroker, and he verified what I told you folks about gold, buying gold from these conservative talk show hosts, again, keeping politics out of it, and the markups. And he just confirmed those markups. And he's gone right to these people who are paid spokesmen saying, well, where do they get the money to pay you to hawk their gold? Well, because they're hawking gold from these people who sell these gold bullion at tremendous markups. So as I said, you're paying this price, try and sell it next week. And even if the price of gold went up, you're still losing money. So Peter Schiff started his own. He does not operate that way. He gives you a fair markup. He's a former stockbroker, and he's starting some kind of not a Bitcoin, but some kind of way to buy pure gold without buying the bullion as a store of energy. So look up Peter Schiff on your own. But if you like gold, and get his opinion on gold. Uh, so that's enough about gold. So what did I buy? Well, I bought this short to Dow, but I did buy a long. I bought Blue Owl. Blue Owl is a financier. It's a venture capital. They bring out the new issues, the IPOs. They got pummeled. So I picked some up, and I got this idea again. Remember I told you about CNBC halftime report? I don't watch it as religiously I did, but I do watch it, 2 or 3 times a week. And I just happened to hit print Tarkington. This thing got halved in the last downturn. So bottom line, I bought Blue Owl, symbol OWL, at $12.66. And again, the reason I do it is whenever these CNBC guys give me a low price stock, and you know what I say about low price stocks, leverage wise, they can double much quicker than a Google can double, or an Amazon can double. So when one of these portfolio managers gives me a stock under 20, or under 10, I love it. So I paid $12.66. The year high is $24.28. The year low is $10.88. So I'm 2 points off the low. Closed at $12.49. So I'm a little bit behind. But here's the good news: the yield is 7.32%. So I'm getting paid while I wait. So that's Blue Owl. Not a dividend aristocrat, but a nice yield while I wait. Okay, I did add to some positions on the downturn. I picked up some more HRL, Hormel Foods, which I owned about the same price I get. Maybe I bought a little higher than my average. Jumia, I bought a little more. Of course, I own that dirt cheap, but I sold most of it, so I want to get a little better position. And Fuel Cell, FCEL. Jumia is JMIA. Fuel Cell, FCEL. Again, I added a little bit to that position. Okay, so that's it for the stock market. I'm a little hesitant. I think the market is pricey. Don't like the political climate. Don't like what's happening with the software. So we'll see. Disaster? I don't know, but I think a correction. Still don't like. Still things are inflationary, and that's really why gold keeps going up, because of the inflation. And they're not going to talk about it, but it's there. It's there. So okay, now we can get to theater. All right, because I know it's all you folks want to hear about is the theater. The theater. I am currently acting in the Southwest Florida at the Alliance for the Arts in that classic 12 Angry Men. But of course, we have women in it, so it's now 12 Angry Jurors, a little bit of a gender bender, but that is fine. And so we have one more weekend of that at the Alliance for the Arts in the Fort Myers. If you want to see Joey chew up scenery as juror number 3, the cantankerous old man who just won't give in, come and see it. I learned the lines. You might as well come and see it. All right. Also, play of the week for Simonelli is going to be Where There's a Will. Hey, everybody likes Shakespeare. This is my fish out of water tale about the bard who visits a modern day playwright. I've staged it many times. It's a great play. If you got, you guys love to do the Shakespeare. If you got a really good, talented Shakespearean actress, he gets to play the bard Will, and you get somebody like me to play the playwright. Age-wise, supposed to be for guys in their 40s, or whatever Shakespeare was when he visits. He time travels. He's in the 60s, 50s. I don't know. Older actors can do it. And the good news is 3 men and 1 woman, but optional 2 men and 2 women, because I make the agent character, and it could be an older character. Could be either a man or a woman, and a woman plays that role just as well, or maybe even funnier than the man. So you can go 2 men and 2 women. Older cast, easy to stage, get to take out your Shakespeare swords and stuff. A lot of fun. Where there's a will, direct royalties. JoeSimonelli.com or JoeSimonelli.net. Send you to the same place. It's a fun show, folks. I think that wraps it up for today, huh? One new subscriber. We might get the Muse on in a future podcast, so keep watching, folks. 10 minutes. Hey, that didn't take much time. I'm signing off. That's all I got to say. Don't know when I'll see you again. When I do something, we'll do another little thing that we do here. Okay? Joe Simonelli, playwright extraordinaire, saying ta-ta.